I always saw the gear and kind of liked it, and I used like kind of Twins-ish US gear, and they kind of give it to us, and I would just take it and wear it, and didn't really think much about it. I noticed a couple guys, they had All-Star gear and the colors, and they looked comfortable, and I started talking to guys, hey, you like that? Is it comfortable? And like, oh, it's great. And then the straps on the back were like, on the Series 7, they take it out of the back of the knee, because that's where it always rubbed me. And I looked at it and I was like, hey, let me try those on. I tried them and I ended up kind of stealing a pair from my buddy and wore them and loved it. So that's why I started kind of wearing the gear, and I stuck with the glove that I had always worn because I was just kind of comfortable with it. And the glove came along later when I was I left my gloves on the bus on a travel game, and I had to catch that night. And one of my teammates was wearing the All-Star glove, and I was like, hey man, I need to borrow your glove for the game. And I was kind of freaking out because I've never used anything but the glove I originally had. And catching in the bullpen, I'm like, oh, it feels pretty good, By the time the game was over, I loved it. I was on the phone with my agent trying to get me an All-Star mitt instead of what I was using. I'm just a big play catch with it. I like to either sit in front of a pitching machine, or I just like to catch bullpens. I feel like that's the best way to kind of get it. I'm not a big rubber band or wrap it or bake it, or there's all sorts of things. I just like to play catch, and I catch it where I want it and kind of form the pocket, and while I'm catching it, I'm really shaping it and kind of bending it and making sure it's kind of working the way I like it, tightening the strings. And it takes a little bit more time, but by the time I get them the way I like them, that's how I like it. This was one of the fastest ones that's broken in for me, and it's staying stiff, which I love. I got this 5 days ago. I played catch with it twice, caught a series of bullpens, and I think I could use it in the game probably. If we had a game tomorrow, I would use it in the game.
I mean, honestly, I haven't really had to do much with this, just but play catch. You know, I've been catching a few bullpens since I've been here in spring training, and you know, it's almost game ready. I can squeeze it pretty easily, and I don't have to really do anything too crazy with this glove. You know, as soon as they break in, they don't turn floppy. You know, they still have form to them, and they still have stiffness to them. So I don't know, man. It's hard to describe the difference, how much better this glove is than most other gloves there are out there today. I think it was like 3 years ago in big league camp. You guys came up to me. I didn't have any gear. You know, nothing. My agent was giving me stuff, but you know, I put on the gear and I fell in love with it. You know, the gloves are amazing. I mean, I can't ever see myself using any other type of glove. This glove is just awesome. I mean, it breaks in super fast, and it's just comfortable for one thing, and it just the sound it makes whenever you catch the ball is just incredible. And to speak of the gear, I mean, the gear just like forms to your body. It's like a glove. Like your gear is also like a glove. Like, it's kind of weird saying that, but it is. It just forms so perfectly to your body. And you know, all the different catchers all have different bodies, and I'm sure they can say the same thing. But the gear is it just feels like it fits you. You know, right when you put it on, and then the more you start to wear it, the more it starts to break in, and it feels even better. So there's just a lot of great things about this equipment, and you know, it's. I don't think I'll ever use anything else, honestly. So this is the best stuff there is.